Diamond Dynasty Season Series play here between Chicago and Ann Arbor. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off with a bat, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First delivery to him on the way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Is swung on and missed. Strike one. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Standing in, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding in, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Anderson calls for it, makes the play, one away. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got two quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Popped him up. And Abreu will make the play. And in now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rendon.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Turner has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now batting, Avisail Garcia. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Rayburn has a read on it. One down. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and one strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Rayburn ranging forward, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Nope,
off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone! Here's Seth Smith now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Grounder down the line at third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Martin gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired. 2 down now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The pitcher number 37, Dylan Bundy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn on the move. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a looper to left. Smith coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rayburn is there, and that retires the. Digging in now, Ryan Rayburn. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Ryan.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Rayburn is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. So here now is the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. Textbook sack bunt situation here. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Ashburn. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And late reactions, and they got him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to the right, fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So here is Avisail Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a bunt attempt here. Cabrera fields it cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Russell Martin now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Martin is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air out to center field. Ashburn has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Trey Turner.
And he lays off there 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here now the 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moncada ranging into shallow right. Makes the play, 1 away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The left fielder, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field after it is eaten. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Dylan Bundy. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Dylan Bundy.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two and one.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-1 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And there's the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Moncada stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ashburn going back on it to the track, to the wall, and it's gone into the front row of bushes. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the... Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And there's ball 1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. And a curveball that time that broke too low. This is in the air out to left field. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Ryan Rayburn drew a base on balls his first time up. And that misses, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Albuquerque.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Russell Martin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. In now, Tim Anderson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Al Albuquerque. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Albuquerque.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1-1 the count now. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Al Albuquerque becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that's the 2nd out. Now batting, Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Missed with a slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at Kyle Seager. up off the bench. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. Now in the box, Jose Abreu. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. High pop-up. Turner will put this one away, and the side is...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. After the walk, a quick check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he botches it. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Here's Seth Smith now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it's fouled away. Moustakas, the runner at second with one away. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air to center. Murphy waits on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turner over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ryan Rayburn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old...
That's by him for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Ready for another chance? Al Albuquerque. And we'll likely see him square around a bunt. And he pops up the bunt attempt. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Richie Ashburn. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. He's set, here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Rayburn, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Dribbled up the line. He's got to hurry. And how about that right out of the bullpen? Russell Martin now. He's got a hit in.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cody Allen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
First baseman.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Allen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in now, Seth Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing.
Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. We have Season Series Diamond Dynasty Baseball in this one between Ann Arbor and Amsterdam. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now at the plate, Richie Ashburn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Tapper up the line. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Seth Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded by Gordon. Got him. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
D. Gordon.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Archer is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired. 2 down now. It is Curtis Granderson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Rayburn racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here's Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Rayburn is under it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Rayburn.
Right fielder, Ryan Rayburn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Count even at 2-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer, from the stretch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
In there, 0-1. Inciarte is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. It is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Hit back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a look over to first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn two up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the home run porch and gone. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pop high in the air. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third out. Striding in once again, D. Gordon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutcheon was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Curtis Granderson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Standing in, Daniel Murphy was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Rayburn. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Granderson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Smith, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He popped out in his first trip. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. One in.
Shortstop, Andrelton.
First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Smith as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Inciarte is off at first with 2 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Richie Ashburn. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Tough play for Gordon, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Slider whiffed on for strike. Here's D. Gordon now as we move. Past the half.
Second baseman. D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Moustakas in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home fifth. It is Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder. Seth Smith.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Popped him up. Grandal moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Daniel Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Simmons is there, and that ends the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Rayburn. He's got it to end. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Rayburn. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin. And the 7th.
Ryan Rayburn, your attention please. Now pitching, Blake Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So digging in now. Chris Archer, he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Salvador Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Ashburn. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Into the box, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Hector Neris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So 1-1. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Rayburn moving forward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Jose Torres.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ripped down the first base line. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. Sliders in for a strike. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Blazers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Andrew McCutchen.
Strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something. Without
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Smith, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. It is Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, way out in front.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ashburn is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. Ready for another shot now, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. Now here's the signal from the dugout. So he'll take first here on the intentional walk. And that makes runners at the corners with
Money from Dog.
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. Ryan Madsen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Ryan Madsen.
Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Throw over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. One down. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Rayburn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hector. Kevin Kiermaier will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Richie Ashburn, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Pat Neshek takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Circle change there, called strike one.
Inciarte.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. He'll try it again from first. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in. Scoring. Stephen Piscotty will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Expecting a potential bunt. Corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Hit to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs.